Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newmarket Racecourse here on Saturday. It is June the 30th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Newmarket, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I'm gonna look at these stakes races, the listed stakes and the group races, races 1, 2, and 4. So the 110, the 145, and the 255. Let's get on to it. Starting off with the first race, the 110 from Newmarket, which is the Empress Stakes. It's the Fillies listed stakes for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $40,500. So races for 2-year-old fillies only, field of 12 horses, going the 1,200-meter journey or 6 furlongs on the turf course. My top selection here, I like the number 8 horse, No Lippy. I'm going to go 8, 4, 12 in the tri-cast of the trifecta. 8, 4, 12, tri-cast, trifecta. Top selection, the 8 horse, No Lippy. 8 to 1, Harry Bentley's on this Mark Johnson trained 2-year-old filly by Ways of Dream. Horse's most recent outing came 3 weeks ago now, the 9th of June at Beverly. 5 furlongs in a Class 2 conditions race for the fillies. This horse finished 7th by 3.5 lengths. A little bit of a wide posture cost this horse the victory. Also, he ran a little bit too fast that day. Just really couldn't keep up with them there. Before that, Musclesboro on the 2nd of June. 5 furlongs in the Class 2 conditions race. This horse won by 1.5 lengths that day, and this horse just quickened him nicely and had a very nice victory there. Her third lifetime. And then before that, York, 5 furlongs in Class 1 listed stakes. Horse finished 9th by 3.5 lengths. Really just couldn't get there at the end. But before that, Chester, 5 furlongs, Class 2 conditions. Horse won by 1/4 lengths, quickened up nicely, another very easy victory. And broke the maiden at Doncaster in late April very easily. You know, this horse has run 5 times and has 3 victories. I think they'll make it 4 victories today. I like this horse a lot here, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the first, it's the 110 from Newmarket. Goes off at 8:10 in the morning here in America, but it's the 110 locally from Newmarket. It's the Empress Stakes. It's a top selection. I like the 8 horse, No Lippy. I'm gonna go 8, 4, 12 in the tri-cast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 2, the 145 from Newmarket. The 145, it's the Criterion Stakes. It's a Group 3 race for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $81,000. Race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses, going the distance of ground of 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs over the July course. My top selection here, I like the 4 horse, Sir Dance-A-Lot. I'm going to go 4-1-5 in the tri-cast of the trifecta. 4-1-5, tri-cast, trifecta. Top selection, the 4 horse, Sir Dance-A-Lot. Gerald Massé is on this David Ellsworth trained 4-year-old gelding by Sir Prince-A-Lot. Horse's most recent outing came 23rd of June at Royal Ascot. 6 furlongs in the Group 1 Diamond Jubilee. This horse finished 7th by 5 lengths. Merchant Navy had a hell of a race that day. This horse just never really showed up. It wasn't his day to win, but I think with a massive step down in class, this horse just run a little bit better. Before that, the 6th of June at Hamilton, 6 furlongs in a Class 2 conditions race. This horse won by a nose that day, now 83 cents a dollar. This horse just quickened up nicely, had a very nice victory there. And then the Duke of York Clipper Logistic Stakes at York, 6 furlongs, May the 16th. Horse finished 3rd by 2.25 lengths behind Harry's Angel, who just had a terrible race at Ascot last week. This horse, he just didn't have the best of trips that day and really never got into it. You know, this horse, like I said, with a massive step down in class here, I just think he'll run a big one at 4-1 with the veteran Massé up. Watch out for this horse today. So to recap my bets for the second race from Newmarket, the 145, it's the Group 3 Criterion Stakes. I'm going to go with the 4 horse, Sir Dance-A-Lot. Going to go 4-1-5 in the tri-cast of the trifecta. Sorry, I can't really hear myself today, so hopefully the words are coming out good. Sorry, I have a little bit of a swimmer's ear from going swimming earlier this week, but hopefully you're getting it loud and clear, because I definitely am not. But today's fourth, we're going to skip over to race number 4 now, the 255 from Newmarket. The 255, it's the Fred Archer Stakes. It's a listed stakes for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $54,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses, going the 2,400-meter journey or a mile and a half on the July course. Top selection here, I like the 4 horse, Second Step. Gonna go 4-1-5 in the tri-cast of the trifecta. 4-1-5 tri-cast trifecta. Again, we have the same numbers here. My top selection, 4 horse, Second Step. Andrea Tazzini is on this Roger Carlton trained 7-year-old gelding by Delhani. This horse's most recent outing came 19th of May at Newbury, a mile and a half in the Group 3 Alarian Stakes. This horse finished second by 6 lengths behind Crystal Ocean, who just put on a show that day. This horse wasn't catching him. This horse, he was just second best there off the layoff. I think second off the break in this lesser quality group of horses, I just think he'll run a lot better. Before that, Newbury, mile 3/8 in the Group 3 Legacy Cup Stakes. Horse finished second by a neck. He just missed at the end, but he ran a very good effort there last fall. And then late last summer at Windsor, mile 3/8, 2,200 meters in the Class 1 listed stakes. Horse won by 2.5 lengths. Was the 1-2 favorite. Could have won by more, but Jamie Spencer eased up the horse at the end. A very easy victory there. And then before that, the Glorious Stakes at Goodwood, horse finished second behind Poet's Word. This horse ran a very good second place finish behind him, and then finished second in this race last year, just nearly beating Lord Yeats. I like this horse a lot here today. I know he's 4-5, but he should really run a big one, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the 4th round Newmarket, the 255, it's the Fred Archer Stakes, has a top selection here. I like the 4-horse Second Step. Gonna go 4-1-5 in the TriCast, the trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.